Are you trying to be in my video? Baby boy, you trying to be in my video? Hey, you can say hi? You can say hi to everybody? Yeah? Oh, sweet boy. Yeah? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to Say What Reacts. I am Anitra. I am back again, and I am finally back to do another V. What? No? Maybe V's on my mind. BTS video. Back to do another BTS video. I can't believe I said V. Oh my goodness. Just ignore that. Anyway, so that was a little embarrassing. V might be my bias. I don't know. I think I might have picked him as my bias. Whatever. Anyway, as I promised, you guys have requested that I react to BTS from Nobodies to Legends, so I will absolutely do that. Sorry it's been so long since my last BTS reaction video, holidays, and I was super sick over this last week, and trust me, you did not want to see me on video over this last week. It was pretty bad, so I'm still trying to get over it. My voice is a little still funky right now, got some sinus stuff happening, but I'm good enough to film a reaction, so I'm excited to get into this. It's from 2013 all the way to 2017, so hopefully it'll cover a lot. We can see what they've been up to since they were little babies all the way till now. So there's also a part 2. I'll be reacting to the part 2 to this as well. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. I'm super excited to learn more about them. I haven't watched anything at all since my last get to know like all 7 members that I did. That you guys were amazing with your comments and your support on that video. Thank you so much. You guys were just so nice to me in your comments to that video, and I cannot thank you enough. So I'm super excited to be doing this next video as well. And I will be, a lot of people have been requesting for me to react to the live performances at the awards show this past like month or 2, and I will be doing those. I just don't want to react to something live that I haven't seen the MV for yet. So I'm gonna search and see what performances, like what songs they do in the performance. I'll react to the MVs first, and then I'll react to the live performance at the awards show. Hopefully that makes sense. So, because I want to know what the song sounds like before I just see it live for the first time. So I want to watch the MV first, if that makes sense. So hopefully it does. Okay, guys, so let me get right into that. I have a lot to react to. There's so much. So let's start this up. Let's react to this, and then after I do From Nobodies to Legends Part 1 and 2, I'm going to start on their MVs. So I'm super excited. Let's do this. Let's go. Okay, start. And the winner is... Day 1. Aww. They're such babies. Oh my goodness. Are they in the same spot each time? No. Okay. I couldn't tell for a second. It looks like they were all in the same spot every time. Yeah, wasn't the company like they had like no money practically, the company that when they started? It's crazy. I really like the album itself. It's good. I like the songs. I can't just be satisfied with that. We have to win number 1. That's right. Don't expect anything. No, but I end up having expectations and what do you want me to do? Me too. Don't even know what to think. Told us before. That we should be careful and stuff. I don't know whether I should be hopeful or not. Yeah, I could imagine, that would be scary. I mean, it's like you put so much hard work into something and you want to be hopeful. You want to be like, we can do this, we can win. But then again, you don't want to set yourself up like such high expectations that if you don't, like, you feel crushed because you didn't win and you gave it so much. So I get that. Like, you know, you want to be hopeful, but then again, you don't want to be hurt. So I totally get that feeling. So just because we say we don't expect anything doesn't mean to just start having expectations. Out of the stuff I heard, things like that. It's a little... What I'm scared of most is when we expect something and get nothing. Exactly, just what I was saying. Oh. Oh, I saw this in the clip. To get to know them. Ah, this was so... This section pissed me off. When they go up on stage and they get makeup done. Isn't that a conflict with hip-hop? Okay, first of all, shut up. Like, just shut up. Ooh, it's a conflict with hip-hop if you wear makeup. Who says? Who freaking says? Like, it's so annoying. It's like being a girl. It pissed me off the first time I saw it, and it's pissing me off now. Bullshit like that makes me so annoyed. Like, who says who? Or says who? Who the hell are you to say, oh, it has to be like this or it has to be like that? First of all, people can redefine anything however they choose to. So the fact that someone's like, oh, you can't wear makeup if you're hip-hop, it's a load of BS, and I hate that crap. And I'm so glad that there are people who don't conform to the norm. So good on them. Wow, it's not even about that though. Ugh. Okay, I haven't heard the song before, and I'm just reading the lyrics, and it's so personal. Like, it's so personal. This isn't just like oh, you could interpret it as this. No, this is legit personal. This is exactly them, exactly what they went through. That's amazing. And I'm assuming this is Suga. I'm assuming. Hopefully I'm finally saying that right. I think I was saying Suga before, and they were saying it's literally like sugar, but without the R, so Suga. So, yeah, I know that he apparently gets, like, super deep with his lyrics, and he says exactly how it is, so I'm assuming that this is him. I could be wrong, though. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But I love that, like, the lyrics are very specific and very personal. No budget. That's adorable that they're like out, like, please come to our concert. I mean, here's the thing, you have to start somewhere, you know? People don't just get everything handed to them, you know what I mean? Like, you have to, whether it's, you know, you audition and finally make it, whether, you know, you train for years and years and years and finally make it, whether you finally make it, but your company's just still small, so you have to do your own promotion because there's no budget for promotion, you know, just, you have to start somewhere, and it's, you know, it's, I actually think it's good that they went through this and that they learned to appreciate everything because they were on the streets promoting their own stuff, so they know what it's like. So I think that's great. I saw this in the other one too. It's crazy. You have to do one or the other. If you eat, you can't take the bus home. But if you know, it's a trade-off almost, you know. Sorry if I'm sniffling. Sometimes I'm still getting over the sickness. 2 years after debut. They got their first win. Good on them. Good for them. Aww. May 5th and May 7th. That's awesome. I hope they still remembered that day and that feeling that they had that day when it happened. Oh, they were such babies. Oh my goodness. I hate seeing like them when they're so exhausted that they're like literally collapsing on stage. Oh, I hate that. Oh, even if this road is a dead end, we'll keep going until the end. I love that. Never stop believing in your fans. Of course. Your fans are the reason you are who you are, you know? Album of the year. Oh, they're so shocked. Aww. Oh, why did they petition against it? Oh. 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 That's adorable. Oh, I don't want to see them cry. I'm going to cry. Oh, I can't watch people cry because it makes me want to cry. That's really cool. Great for them. I mean, I'm sure it meant like the absolute world to them. Aww. Oh, stop crying! I can't! Oh! That's awesome. I think I saw this one. Because I saw them perform at the Billboard Music Awards.
This award belongs to the every people all around the world that shine the love and light on us by the millions and make BTS proud.
That's awesome. Or was it the American Music Awards that I saw? I can't remember which one it was that I watched. I watched the one, whatever was the one that they performed Fake Love. I didn't see the one that they performed DNA. So whichever was the one that they performed Fake Love, I've seen that one.
Making their US TV debut. Make some noise for BTS.
Okay, so I didn't see this one. I think it was the Billboard then.
They're an up-and-coming boy band that's been #1 on the digital charts for 24 straight weeks.
The number 7 debut marks the highest charting album ever on the Billboard 200 by a K-pop.
I mean,
And the genre is
let me just say that, like, they were smart. Like, they were super smart to set their targets on US. We don't have K-pop here. Like, we haven't. Like, K-pop is huge everywhere in the entire world. Like, K-pop is massive. So the fact that, like, but that being said, the US market is also pretty darn big. So the fact that K-pop has never really, like, busted into the US market, they tapped into something that no one had really, like, decided to set their sight on before. And why? Like, why had no one decided to set their sight on it before, you know? So the fact that, like, they were smart. They used a lot of, if I'm not wrong, I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, they did a lot of social media regarding, like, the US market. They really kind of infiltrated social media with the US market, and they set their sights on us. And they came over here, and they come over here with some really great songs, and they were catchy. People liked them. They had great performances, and they kind of just took over, and they dominated the US market, and great for them. You know, I really think that other K-pop artists need to follow their lead and do the same thing. Why it's never been done before, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just something no one's really ever decided to worry about, but it was smart. It was a very smart move. It was a very good idea, and they are the first to really set their sights on the US, and they were super successful in doing so, and hopefully other people will follow their lead. Because I would love to see more K-pop in the US. That would be awesome. So yeah, they were very smart.
biggest sales week as well. Marks the highest charting Billboard Hot 100 hit for a K-pop group. DNA is also the chart's top streaming gainer this week. BTS also achieved the first ever top 10 for a K-pop act on the Billboard 200 albums chart.
Talk more about BTS's insane popularity. Very first American TV performance. They made history, the first Korean boy band to perform at the AMAs.
BTS has earned a spot in this year's edition of the Guinness World Records.
Nice. I didn't know that. I knew that, like, I knew that, like, there was a Guinness World Record held by someone else before, but I did not know BTS set one. That's freaking awesome. I did not know that.
아이튠즈 앨범 차트와 달리 개별 음원의 판매량을 기준으로 한 유료 음원 차트인데요. 소속사에 따르면 24일 오후 공개된 방탄소년단은
Millions and millions of you have demanded that we book our next guest. They are the most famous K-pop boy band in the world.
The album is called Love Yourself Her. Here is the song Mic Drop Remix, BTS. This is
Oh, this is the one they did the Try Not to Flinch challenge. I've seen that. That was before I really knew who they were. I just like James Corden, so I usually watch his stuff. Good. They should be confident and proud. They're achieving great things. They should be proud of themselves. Okay, so this is what I saw them on. This is, at least I'm pretty sure that was the one I saw them on. The Grammys. Or was it the Grammys I saw them on? I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't know. It's gotta feel good to have put in such hard work over the years, and then to have like all these other people who are already successful and already out there commenting on your success. That's gotta feel amazing. I love when they like look so shocked, like that they won. That's another thing. I love that they write their stuff too. It's always great to. You always feel. Hold on, I want to be able to read what they're saying. You always feel more proud of something when you yourself have put something into it, and you didn't just sing it or you didn't just dance to it, but you actually either helped compose it or you helped produce it or you helped write it. I think you just have even more of a sense of pride in what you're doing when you're able to say, I like personally helped do that. Not, you know what I mean. Hopefully you guys know what I mean. I think that's awesome. It just, I feel like you feel that much more connected to it, I guess. I don't know. By the way, I never realized Jimin was as kind of like squishy as he was. I never really realized that. I've always just seen like, I don't know, I haven't seen much, like I said. I've never really seen much about them, but I always felt, just in the very limited amount of stuff I'd seen in the past, that he was just this kind of like standoffish cool guy. Like, he knew he was cool, he knew he looked good, he knew he was the shit. That's that. I don't know why, but like, that's always kind of like the perception I had of him. And then when I watched the get to know the 7 members, and even when I watched the moments between like EXO and BTS, because they're all friends, and like seeing them interact and like hug each other, and you could see that he's just so like loving and sweet and squishy with his other members, and I love seeing that. And I did not know he was like that, and that makes me really happy, because I don't know, I remember like seeing like one thing, like probably it was a handful of months ago, and it was like was it like maybe like a fan signing or something like that? And I guess people were talking, they were talking about how cute he was, how handsome he was, and he says back, I'm handsome, and his response was, yeah, I know. And that, just that kind of thing, I was just like, oh, okay, well, excuse me, you know you look good, fine. You know, and I don't know, I just always had like this wrong impression of him. So I'm so glad that I got to see that that's actually not how he is. He's actually very self-conscious about himself, and he's very hard on himself, and he's very just loving and supportive and sweet with his other members, and that's awesome to see. So that was just a side note. I just saw him there with his like head on J-Hope's shoulder, and I was like, that's just something made me think of that, so I wanted to stop and comment about that. So I think that's awesome. I kind of wish their voices were a little louder and the background music was a little less. I would love to hear like their voices as they're talking right now. And it's hard to hear that over like the background music. Yay! I like that. Like, it was a mirage to them before. It was something that wasn't really real. It was just something in the distance that you know, seemed like it wasn't real. I like that reference. I like it. Aww. Don't cry. Oh, don't cry.
고생도 많이 했고 그랬기 때문에 저희들이 방탄소년단이 더 끈끈하고 너무 가족 같은 이런 분위기가 될 수 있었다는 생각이 들고요. 그런 이제 저희들이 그런
Yeah, when you go through hard times and you struggle, like, exactly, like when you go through hard times and you go through a struggle, like it makes you appreciate everything so much more in the end when the success does happen, because you knew what it was like, you know, when it wasn't successful. That was awesome, guys. I'm really glad to see that. A lot of those things, I didn't know that they had like achieved these different things that they had achieved. So it was really cool to be able to see that and to see all the little things that they did achieve throughout that time. I'm excited to see part 2 because I know this last year has been like a whirlwind for them. So I'm kind of excited to see part 2 and to see like all the stuff that additionally that happened over the last year. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get into that. That's going to happen next. Stay tuned for that one because that's going to be happening next. But I really hope you guys like this reaction. I'm excited to continue to get to know them and to get to see what they're all about and what they've gone through and what they've achieved. And I'm going to continue to dive in for you guys and get to know them. So like I said, next up will be part 2 of From Nobodies to Legends. And then I'm going to start getting into some of the MVs so I can actually like be familiar with the songs and stuff, because I see the songs in some of these videos and I'm like, I need to know what that song is. I need to know what this song is. I haven't heard that before. So I'm excited to finally like kind of start getting into it. So any suggestions or comments that you have on if there's a certain order before I actually start getting into the MVs, if there's a certain order I should go in or anything like that, please let me know. I'm probably just going to start from the beginning and just kind of go from there. I think that you guys said that the order is fine. And I do know that you guys said, since V is my bias, that I should react to Singularity. Yeah, I think that's what you guys said it was called. I keep forgetting. I think it was Singularity. So I will definitely be doing that. That one might go out of order just because it's like a solo thingy. So I might just kind of do that one out of order. But yeah, so I'll be getting into more. I'll be getting into more, guys. So please stay tuned. Please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. That would be amazing. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video from Say What Reacts. Bye.